Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Oh, let's do it. What's happening, everybody? Go to Film Junkie Live on your Monday, your end of Monday, October 11th. Had to dress up. I'll admit I'm a little nervous, but so are Dodger fans, and don't even fucking tell me that you're not. I will admit it though, so it's all good. It's all good. What's happening, everybody? Game starts in a little less than a half an hour. Currently got the other game on, the Red Sox and the D-Rays on right now. So, but anyways, guys, welcome to Film Junkie Live. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, do all that stuff. Join if you want to become a member. Of course, got the Patreon. Don't even laugh, Jose. You know you're nervous too. You know you're nervous too. That's what's so great about this. The rivalry. It's pure. It's so great. It's fantastic. I want it. Let's go. Let's get it dramatic and let it go to Game 5. Anyways, yes, smash that like, thumbs up, do all that stuff, and then of course you got the Film Junkie Closet down below with some merchandise. We're gonna be talking about some it's not breaking news anymore, but we'll be talking, of course, about the new cast of the MCU. Possibly we're gonna be in quite a few movies, and then we'll get a little we'll break out the rainbow flag, the rainbow cape. We'll talk about that, and then we'll talk about some mysteriousness when it comes to a certain Twitter account posting a certain Suicide Squad character, and then, of course, the box office board. Who's out there? All right, let's see. What's going on? Hey, we got Tyler here. Yeah, let's go. Everybody says that now. I wonder where that. I still wonder where that came from. Where did that stem? What's going on, Andre? Yeah, man. It's gonna be. I could probably hear the crowd from over here, all the way from LA. Just hear that crowd, man. Hopefully, there's probably gonna be a good amount of a good amount of Giants fans in that stadium. Just saying. Come out to socialize, grinning ghosts. What's going on? Do your best ghost face impression. Oh yeah, that's right, huh? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of scream talk today. We'll talk about it. It's in the tweets, and I guess we're gonna get our first trailer tomorrow, right? So maybe I'll just do a reaction on tomorrow's show. So that'll be good. Isn't the John elsewhere? It's just like, yeah, pretty much. What's going on, Fear Jason? What's going on? Hey, what's going on, mi hermano? Angel, how you doing, Mr. Cortez? Yo, what's going on, Abel? Yeah, how you doing, bud? Yes. I'm gay for you too, Mateo. I'm gay for you too, darling. Bro, what's going on, Mr. Enigma? Man, we got a Lock Zoo here. I won't be there tonight. I want to drop. Well, thank you for dropping by and saying hello. I love it when you guys do that. You're like, hey, you can't stay for the whole thing, but you wanted to say hi. That's what I love about you guys. I love about my core fans, man. Let's get it. What's going on, Ozzy? We got Legend here too. Dave, you're going to dress up for... I don't know. I want to. I got to figure it out, though. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I got to kind of top last year, because I thought last year I was pretty creative with my John McClane that I did last year. That was pretty last minute, so I think I'm going to have to come up with something. So, eyebrows? Okay. What's going on, Mr. JD? Hey, we got someone from Jamaica here. Thank you for stopping by. Christopher, good to see ya. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, I got it. I got my Monday wine going on. That's right. Cheers. That's right, my Cabernet. It's currently 5-3 Red Sox. It's looking pretty interesting. It'd be pretty cool. I actually want the Sox to win because, Mr. Ben Everts is a Red Sox fan. It'd be cool to see his team to go a little further, So, some people I associate with have their teams in the playoffs, like the Cape Cast guys are Braves fans. So, what's going on, Sco? How you doing? Casual bat. That's just too easy. Though. Yeah. So wine before it's time. Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So, all right, guys. Thank you for clicking in and everything. And yeah, I've got lots to talk about. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, let's go Bears. Did they win yesterday? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what the. They won yesterday, right? Didn't they? Well, I forgot who they played though. Can't remember. But yeah, a lot of sports ball action happening because we got Monday Night Football and then we got playoffs happening, and like I said, the big game's happening in about 20 minutes, which I'll put on. But yeah, they did. I thought they did. Who did they play again there, Joey? I forgot. I know that's you and Steve. Oh, that's right. They played the Raiders. Thank God I did not put in Derek Carr. He is my backup. I put him in last week because I just had a feeling. I had a feeling that he would do better than Lamar Jackson, and I think he didn't quite, but still got me the win. But this week I was like, nah, I'm going to put Lamar Jackson back in. But not even Lamar Jackson is doing good tonight because I was watching the game before I put it back onto the Red Sox and D-Rays. But what can you do? Hopefully I win my game. So anyways, guys, yeah. Hopefully your guys' day was pretty good. Mine was all right. Just normal stuff. Today was my first official day of me being a full-on employee for my work, which was no different than any other day. We even had our little morning meeting. Nobody talked about it. So I was like, yeah, good. We don't need to talk about it. Nothing's changed. Now I'll just be getting a paycheck from the actual company that I was contracted to do. So that's not, man, I was hoping I was getting a fantasy football notification. So, but anyways, did he really? No way. Did John Gruden just resign? Because that was going to be part of the tweets too, because I just retweeted that article. What's going on, James? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, yes. Do what he says. Do what he says. Rough? Yeah. No way. That just happened? Yeah, that's what's kind of funny about that, man. Cancel culture. Boom. Claims another one. But let's face it. Were we actually surprised that guy was kind of a dick? That guy, John Gruden, is kind of a dick. I don't even know if I'm doing a good impression of him right there, but I don't think anybody was really surprised. But my God. Yeah, you knew that was going to happen. It was like, all right, it was so stupid. It was like 10 years ago, and it was whatever. And even people on Sunday Night Football were backing that guy up. And it was like, yeah, it was something, whatever, email, stupid thing, whatever. Let's move on. And then all of a sudden, but then this is what happens. It just starts. And then somebody starts looking into a lot of the other stuff. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, this guy's kind of a dick. And now he's gone. Oh man. It's amazing how quick that can happen. Cancel culture claims another. Woo. Yeah, well, but at the same time, I'm kind of going like, all right, we got that. Maybe he didn't do anything racial, but then also the misogynistic stuff came out, and it's like, oh. Rest in peace, John Gruden. So I guess we'll see what happens with all that. Hey, I think he'll be fine, but man, the Raiders started off so well, but geez. He's still going to get paid for a 10-year contract. Yeah, he's still owed that money. So, hey, good on him. Maybe he'll open up he'll open up a store, some kind of store in Vegas or something. Who knows? All right, so what are we doing here? Let me turn that off. All right, let me turn the chats off. Let's go to the tweets. Let's see what these tweets are all about, eh? Make sure I got that. All right, let's go to the tweets right here. See what happened in the Twitter world. All right. Boop. That's just funny. I knew as I saw that breaking story that it was like, he's probably done. And sure enough, he definitely is. So what can he do? All right. Let's go to the tweets. All right. Let's see what happened in the Twitter world today. Yep, here it was right here. Breaking news. The NFL coach John Gruden used misogynistic and homophobic language for years. A review of his emails shows. Why would you put that in an email? That's the thing. It's like, don't say that stuff in emails. That's where you fuck up right there. Don't say this stuff in emails. God, that's where it's like I just don't get it. It's like that's your own fault, dude, for putting something like that in an email. Come on, I mean, my God. We have a Cinemark XD poster right here. Ghostbusters Afterlife. We're so close, so close. God, there's so many movies coming out. But yeah, a new little poster right here for Ghostbusters Afterlife. Looking forward to it so much. Cannot wait. Make sure you guys checked out the latest episode of Batman the Fanimated stream where we talked about the Joker's Favor, which is a really great episode. Joker and our introduction to Harley Quinn. It was because of this episode right here, guys, that we have Harley Quinn. That's what it is. Oh, barely got him. That was good. But yeah, man. So make sure you watch that. And of course, you can listen to it if you prefer to listen to it. It's on the various streams. So go ahead and do that. And hey, speaking of cancel culture, here's a man that just cannot get canceled. Can't get canceled at all. So I actually finally watched the special over the weekend when it came to Dave Chappelle's The Closer special. And the CEO of Netflix, Ted Sarandos, he said, we don't allow titles Netflix that are designed to incite hate or violence, and we don't believe The Closer crosses the line. He basically says, and you know what's funny about this whole thing? After watching it, I went, okay, the whole outrage machine that was going after him yet again, which he actually said would happen, and pretty much they proved the point. If you actually watch the special, specifically his final story that he tells, which is very heartwarming, kind of shocking, and kind of like hits you in the heart, hits you in the feels. That's what was so fucked up about this. It was like, wait a minute. So the outrage machine, which are basically just reading articles and taking all the jokes out of context, which he mentions on previous specials, that happens, that things just get taken out of context and whatnot. Did they not watch that last bit that he talks about when he actually talks about a comedian that he had, a trans comedian that he befriended that was really awesome, and what happened with that? I'm not going to, if you guys haven't seen it yet, I'm not going to say anything more about it, because just listen to his story. Just listen to what he had to say and listen to what he is asking of it. And that's what's so crazy about it. Is like when you watch that, I almost wanted to stand up out of my chair too and just be like, "Jeez, man, come on!" It's crazy, but it was just crazy. Like, did they just choose to omit that? Yeah, probably, because that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Like, hey, let's not even mention that. Let's not even mention what he said at the end. Let's just omit that out of all the outrage stuff. And I know, like, which was interesting because I did not know that the show Dear White People had a showrunner that was a trans woman, a trans white woman who was once a man. And it's kind of funny because she is calling him out and saying she's not going to work with Netflix again because of this. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you're calling out a black man for what he said, and you're omitting what he said at the very end. I'm trying to figure this out. And why are you a showrunner for a show called Dear White People, which is about a black perspective on society? That is just, a lot of things just don't make sense. A lot of things don't make sense. And apparently, that person got suspended, not for this reason right here, but I think for some other reason. It's very odd. Yeah, it's all weird. It's all crazy. It all didn't make sense. I was like, wait a minute, what is happening here? It's just kind of funny how all that kind of played out. But as you can see right here, I mean, the outrage machine. And yeah, sure, if you're offended by it, just don't watch it. Just don't watch it. Okay? We got to keep these comedians. Hey, comedians are going to be comedians. And as long as and he even says all this, the whole special, he mentions stuff like, he mentions this and says, and we're probably not going to get a Dave Chappelle special for a long time. He's probably not, he even said that because now his contract is up. He did what he needed to do for Netflix. We're probably not going to get anything for a long time. And there's another thing that he says also on that final bit too, that it's just like, all right, you're just going to leave that out as well. Okay. It's all crazy, man. It's whatever, but it was brilliant. And you know what? It hits you in the feels. And then when he was showing pictures of other various comedians that and people in entertainment that he took pictures with, the very last image that he showed was for Norm. Showed for Norm, And that one, I was like, oh, God, oh, man, there it is. I'm going to cry. Man, I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I just didn't even think. I was like, and they were in a movie together. They were in a movie together called Screwed. Norm Macdonald and Dave Chappelle. So they were good friends, man. And he dedicated that special to him. It hit me in the feels, man. I was like, yeah, what are you doing to me, Dave? What are you doing? This is why he's the GOAT. That's right. That's right. Anyways, 10 minutes till game time. Getting anxious. Of course, we'll be talking about that. Looks like we're going to get a movie from David Gordon Green. He's going to be directing a movie about Walt Disney building of Disneyland. So we're going to see how Disneyland came to be. We'll see who's going to be playing Disney. Is it going to be Tom Hanks again? Or, Walt? Are we going to see him play again? I don't know. Probably not. But there you go. Rest in peace, Norm, man. Val Kilmer was trending randomly today. I don't know if you guys saw that, but yes, Val Kilmer was trending today. It's always scary when you see somebody you like and their name is in the trending section, which I'm sorry, but I have to look at the trending section right now because it says baseball trending Bryant. That is one of the Giants players. What is happening? Okay, Chris Bryant makes his first start. Oh, he's going to be playing first base today. Cool. All right, sorry. Just had to. Got me a little nervous, because Chris Bryant is, Giants acquired him from when the Cubs were just releasing all their good players, and I got a little nervous. Anyways, we're back. Anyways, watch Real Genius, one of my favorite all-time Val Kilmer movies. One of my favorite 80s movies, to be honest. Real Genius, great. It's always fantastic. And, of course, you can listen to the Vodka stream on Friday on the various audio platforms if you wanted to. So, hey, and here's something interesting, guys. Hey, Alan! You don't have to retire. You want to come back to Warner Brothers? Because, some of the people that are running stuff right now, it's not quite working. It's not working too well. Alan Horn, feel free to come back. Yes, Alan Horn, who has got a lot of big movies under his belt when it came to Disney and Warner Brothers also. Let's not forget that. He is retiring at the end of the year, leaving Disney along with Bob Iger, who hired him, and he was serving as chief creative officer of there. So another one abandons the Chapek ship. So that's interesting, but I'm just like, it's like, what the hell? Look right here. At Warner Brothers, Alan Horn's responsible for The Matrix, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, the Dark Knight franchises, only to mention some of them right there. Global box office, insane. At Disney, he was responsible for multi-billionaire, of course, like the Star Wars and some MCU expansion right there. So look at that. Alan Moore right there with Michael Caine and Christopher Nolan right there. So, hey, if he doesn't want to fully retire, he can try to come back and be like, hey, this whole Discovery Warner Media thing, hey, maybe, come back and bring some of that magic back. Let's do that, huh? Oh, yeah. And I agree with you, Eric. Yeah, he was good for Warner Brothers because there's a lot of original, some original properties that came in there, and then he boosted a lot of that, the existing properties too. So I'm just saying, man, wouldn't that be great if he decided to do that? But hey, I don't know how old he is. He's probably up there. He probably wants to relax. The guy's made his money. He's made his success. But man, it would be nice if he just like, hey, you want to just kind of come over here when this merger happens and kind of shape up, get rid of some people. Toby, Aaron, can we just get rid of some people over here? Maybe, and just kind of boost it along with Mr. Zaslav and just, I don't know, bring in some ideas. But hey, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. If he wants to retire, good on him. Cheers to this man right here at the end of the year. He's done a lot. Done a lot for the entertainment business before, a lot of it went to shit. So, but cheers to Mr. Alan Horn. He will be missed, but congratulations on retirement. That's where we're all trying to get to, right? Yeah. And hey, who's got their tickets?
To Arrakis.
He's to Arrakis. That's right. It's coming out, guys. It's almost here. June. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Man, I think I'm pretty much to the spot of the book where this ends. So at least I didn't finish the book, but I'm at least at the part where this movie ends.
IMAX screen.
IMAX screen. It's meant to be seen on IMAX, guys. I'm gonna try to get. There's an IMAX screen over there. I'm gonna try to get to it, but man, Fear's the Mind Killer. Yes, I know. Fear's the Mind Killer should be talked about a lot more nowadays, right? That line right there, holy shit, is that relevant to today? Fear is the Mind Killer, because holy shit. Here's the Golden Gate Bridge being built. Look at that. Good old American engineering. Crazy, right? Crazy. And then speaking of Denis Villeneuve. Did I say it right, guys? Denis Villeneuve. I've been working on it. Like just sitting here randomly saying his name. Villeneuve. He was shocked that he's still making movies after Blade Runner 2049 flopped. I put myself into massive artistic danger. Yeah, thank you. I did say. Did I say it right? Yeah, excited for Dune. And he said, as Christopher Nolan said to me once, walking on sacred territory is sacrilegious what I did. So, yeah, the fact that he's able to still do all this, even though, like, this movie bombed, even though this is such an awesome movie, it's so fucking fantastic, so goddamn beautiful. It's just because, people recognize the talent of the man, So, it's good. Villeneuve. Okay, whatever. I'm still saying it wrong. Okay. But also looking forward to Last Night in Soho, Mr. Edgar Wright's new addition to his filmography. And we got the gorgeous and beautiful Anya Taylor-Joy, of course, that's in it. Oh, look at that. Those eyes, man. Those eyes are like something else. Those eyes are just mysterious. She's not human, I don't think. That's what it is. Tiffany. I called him Tiffany. Timothy Chalamet. I don't know if you guys saw. Remember, we saw the first look at Timothy Chalamet as Wonka. This is actually different right here. So we get a far shot of him as Wonka. But yesterday, Timothy, there you are. He posted the very first look at him as Wonka. So what do you guys think about this? How are we looking? How are we feeling about this? This was just randomly yesterday. It was just like, Wonka! There we go. And then all of a sudden everybody, it just made the rounds. But this is, of course, the Wonka origin story, which, to be honest, probably if you're going to do anything more with this franchise or anything more with the character, it's like, yeah, just do an origin story. Unless you read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which I did as a kid, you're not going to really know too much about him. And yeah, when it came to Tim Burton's version of it, which was actually Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, we got to remember Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka, that's not really the title. It's actually Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But, when you actually read the book, it does give that a little bit of, an origin. So when it comes to this right here, they're actually going to keep it as a musical this time. I think that's what it was kind of missing, even though obviously the book is not written as a musical. But, when you go back to Gene Wilder and that original movie, it's hard to not kind of almost go, can you just break out in some kind of song? I don't know. It just feels like it's missing something. I want to hear the Oompa Loompas sing their Oompa Loompa songs. I guess we might see the origin of that. Who knows? But there you go. So how are we feeling about it? Looks cool to you? It's a British guy in a top hat, so guess that's Wonka. Yeah, makes sense, right? Not good. Some people are saying not good. Looks good. Don't really care about this movie. Okay. Willy Wonka. Yeah, there was that. I didn't really like. Yeah, it was very. The Burton version was shot beautifully, but it was just weird. It was just weird. So it was just a little weird. It's not one that you go to. Gene Wilder was just the man. He just really was a man. So we'll see what Chalamet does. Am I saying his last name right? Probably not. But I dig it. It's a good costume. It feels Wonka-esque. A lot of people were doing like the meme thing, comparing him to other costumes, of course, which is always fun to see on the internet. But, but hey, I'll be open to it. It's fine. All right. So I got to change. I don't know what's happening right there. Some kid is dancing. Hold on. I got to change the channel because the game's on. It's time. Game time. There we go. All right. Changing the channel. There we go. But yeah, I'm actually rooting for the Red Sox. Hopefully they win. So here we go. Now the game should be coming on pretty soon. Take a drink because here we go. Here we go. I think it'll be okay because I think the Giants' record in Dodger Stadium is actually pretty damn good, so we're good. And hey, remember this? Ana de Armas. She her Netflix movie Blonde with Marilyn Monroe, which is going to be NC-17. Apparently, it's been approved and it's going to happen because apparently it's a big old shit sandwich according to what the information that was out there, but it's finally coming out. And we're all excited for it because it's NC-17 starring Ana de Armas, which we're just kind of hoping we're just like wondering how naked is she going to be. That's your first thought too. You're like, NC-17 movie starring Ana de Armas. Whoa. Okay. That's fine by me. And we got some Batman the Animated Series posters right here that are beautiful. Look at that. I like it. It's from this Matt Ferguson guy. Matt Ferguson, I should say. Cakes Comics. Does some good work. Does some really good work. John Bernthal. Getting asked a question about Punisher. Listen to his answer right here. Do I have I think I have the audio turned on. I should have the audio. Yes, I do. Okay, just making sure I have the audio turned on. All right. But yeah, listen to John Bernthal when I ask about the question.
There's been a lot of rumors lately. I know they pick up sometimes. Sometimes there's nothing there. Sometimes there is. But are we going to see you be Frank Castle again anytime soon?
Oh man, I honestly have no idea. That isn't just like
Kevin Feige.
But like,
it's got his clicker. He feels that tingle in the. Look, he's looking out of his. Look at him look out the window.
Kind of the last to know. And again, like I just don't think the question is about whether they're going to do it. It's going to be about how they do it and whether we can do it.
It's like he keeps looking out the window.
The character and the fans deserve. And again, if the answer is yes, that would be amazing.
There's been a lot of rumors lately. I know
it would be amazing. We would love to see him back as Mr. Castle, but it's just kind of funny how he just kept looking out the window. It almost makes you wonder, is Feige really like doing some No. We know he's not, but still, it was just kind of like, all right, but hey. But hey, we want to see him as Frank Castle again. It's always good when they get... And he answered so quickly, too. You got to believe that there's conversations because obviously we're hearing that there's possibly going to be another Daredevil season. We've heard that. That was like not this past weekend, but the weekend before. There was talks about that. I didn't really talk too much about it because who knows what's going on. Yeah, so, I mean, if they're gonna bring back Charlie Cox as Daredevil, I mean, why not bring Bernthal back? I hope they bring back... what's her name? Miss Ritter, Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones, because I really enjoyed her. And bring back what's the name for fucking Luke Cage? Why not? I don't know. I think Luke Cage and whatchamacallit and Iron Fist were kind of like the weaker ones of the bunch. So I don't know if they will do that, but who knows? It just seems like those shows were like the weaker ones when it came to the Netflix Marvel characters, but hey, guess what? We'll see. But I would like to see Bernthal back. Please make it happen, Feige, who's probably like peeking in his window right there, just like, nah, don't say it. Don't say it. Who knows? He's wearing a ball cap. He always wears a ball cap. And then we got Chloe Zhao. Look at this. Influenced, films that influenced her: Blade Runner 2049 and Interstellar. That's right. For two goats. You know what? It makes me a little more interested. It makes me more interested in the Eternals. Okay? I'm not, I have no idea. I'm not really into the Eternals. Never really got into the Eternals, but she had, she's coming off an Academy Award win, and the fact that she had inspiration from both Blade 2049 and Interstellar, I'm all for that. Just hopefully Feige didn't fuck it up, and hopefully I'm worried about that MCU color grade that just tends to fuck up the colors, man. Ugh. And then we, of course, got some posters from the Eternals, which aren't too bad. Character posters. I dig them. Not too shabby. Yeah. See, that blue is looking pretty good right there. Like it. Yeah. And then there's some more right here. Boop. Yeah. Like I said, I never I've heard of them, but I don't even know anything really about these characters. So I'm not even going to attempt, because you guys know how bad I am trying to pronounce names. Not even going to try. Not even going to try. I think he's going to annoy me because I don't really like Kumar. Like, what was it? Kumail. Sorry. I said Kumar. Kumail. I don't know. I just never, he's kind of funny, but I just never really, I don't know. Never really liked his comedy too much. He's funny though. And even in the trailer, yeah, I thought he was pretty funny, but I just never, I was never, and there's going to be that comic relief that's just going to get kind of annoying. And I know some people were already like going, hey, there's that Bollywood scene that they have with Kumail, and it's like, I don't know, he's going to have a dance number. It just seems like that's going to be the time where I'm like, oh man, they're really doing this in this movie, but it's fine. Dave, do you actually believe that MCU movie will be like, no, I don't believe that. She said she got inspired by that. I don't think it's going to be like Interstellar. No, she said she got inspired by that. There's nothing wrong with taking inspiration. I love it when a director says they're inspired by movies that I love. That's what I'm saying right there. And then we got Sprite and Gilgamesh. So there you go. Yeah, but I don't think it's going to, no, it's not going to be that. I just think it's inspired. But anyways, geez, they're showing the wind for the game. Yeah, it's been pretty windy over here in SoCal, and man, there's some wind kicking up there, so it's going to be a little rough game right there. Hey, we got some more posters from Mr. Ferguson right here. Batman posters, Batman Begins, and then 66 Batman. Really awesome stuff. And then we have some Scream stills. So yeah, the trailer's happening tomorrow. This looks familiar. Who still has a fucking landline? But hey, it's fine. I'm sure this is the opening scene. They're kind of doing homage to Drew Barrymore's opening scene because she like did the same thing. Hey, look at that. Handsome devil. And look at that ghost face. And then look at them. That's right. Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox looking jacked. She's been working out. There you go. And then some more stills right here. Yep, just some of the new cast. Oh, yeah, I always forget that Jake Ryan is in here. Jack Ryan. I always forget that he's in this movie. And right here, this still, it almost makes me think that he is the killer. He kind of looks a little creepy right there. Yep, here's my my thirsty pick of the week. I don't really, I was working out, trying to inspire. Get your heart rate up today. Get your heart rate up, guys. That's right. That's right. Shoulders and traps. Showing them off. Unlike this guy who doesn't have shoulders and traps. First pitch. Ball. Okay, that's a good sign. Sorry, I just got excited because the first pitch of the game was a ball. But yeah, Tiffany. I keep calling him Tiffany. Timothy Chalamet. Okay, so who do we think he's talking about here? He said, one of my heroes, I can't say who, he'd kick my ass, but put his arm around me the first night we met and gave me some advice. The advice was no hard drugs, no superhero movies. Who do you think we're talking about here? I made the joke that it was Martin Scorsese because of the superhero comment. It most likely was not, because I don't think Martin Scorsese could kick anybody's ass. Martin's he's a little guy. He's a little guy. Oh my God. My playback just went out. What the frick? Stupid YouTube TV. But who do we think it is? Do you think it was Momoa? You think it was Batista? Brolin? Because you got to realize, all these guys, there's so many actors in Dune. It's got to be somebody from Dune. It's definitely got to be somebody from Dune. It's not Ben Affleck. When did he work with Ben Affleck? No, it's got to be somebody that, you think it's Jason Momoa? Probably Jason Momoa, right? I would say. It's got to be somebody from Dune. What the hell? Oh, no. What the hell? I don't know what just happened. What is going on here? Okay, so my feed just totally went out on this thing. I don't know what happened. Hold on. What in the frick just happened? Okay. Oh, you know what? I bet you that's what happened. I don't even know what that... Okay. Is that what? Sorry, my who knows what's going on here. It's windy. Yeah, it's windy everywhere. I think it could be Oscar Isaac too. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Oscar Isaac because obviously he plays his dad in there. So I would not be surprised if it was Oscar Isaac. I'm pretty sure it was. What in the hell? Hold on a sec. Sorry guys. I think you know what happened? I had a cancellation thing for my my YouTube TV and it actually went out right now, of course. Doing it live. Come on, you stupid thing. Okay, we're good now. I had to reactivate my... Of course, of all nights, it had to happen tonight. Jesus Christ. Welcome back to... Yeah, they literally... I didn't even realize. My YouTube TV went out right now. My membership expired right now. Right in the middle of the first at-bat here. Come on. Yeah, oops. But, yeah, I think it's Momoa or Isaac. Yeah, Oscar Isaac. It's got to be one of those two. And apparently there's going to be another fan screen. There's going to be a fan screening in Detroit this November for AFSP. So look forward to that. I don't know what the details are coming out, but I know some of the TPZ guys are planning something. So anybody in that area, go for it. I thought this was funny. It's Natalie Portman in Black Swan. It's pretty cool. We got some more Eternals poster right here. I like the minimal look. Keep it minimal, you know? It's not like that traditional poster where everybody's all stacked up like they do. Come on, Yaz. Tactical suit Batman. Look at the detail on that shit. My God. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There you go. I need to get this card. I want to use it as my business card. Let's get nuts. And yes, guys, I finally watched Squid Game. And absolutely enjoyed it. It's like one of the best, it's up there with like one of the best series out there. Holy shit. I watched it. Every episode gave me anxiety, and hopefully we get more because they do leave it open. I won't say anything, no spoilers or anything, but my God, was that series was insane. But yeah, I tweeted this out because I was about to start the final episode, but at the end of episode 8 had me like this, of course. Every episode just had me going, just anxiety levels are like crazy. If you haven't watched Squid Game yet, do yourself a favor and watch Squid Game. It's great. Absolutely great. Unique and holy shit. Gory as hell. So, if you're not into the gore fest, then don't do it. But yeah, it's pretty insane. All right, is there anything else in the tweets? Here's a really awesome poster for The Thing. I want this poster so bad. Look at how awesome this poster is. That is an amazing poster for The Thing. Jesus Christ, that is an amazing poster. And yes, guys, let's get Ana de Armas. Speaking of her, we keep talking about her. She was so great in the movie. Give her a spinoff. While they're figuring out who is going to be the next Bond. Give her a movie. She was badass and sexy and adorable. It was crazy. Come on. Do it. And we got Chris right here making some art for Ray Fisher's Cyborg, which looks great. Like it. Always liking that art. We got 400 million past Shang-Chi. Congratulations. Worldwide box office, which we'll talk more about. Almost time. We'll talk about that. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, here's the picture that I shot right there, man. That one hit me. I was like, God damn it. For Norm. That one got me at the end. Really got me. Really did get me. So, Yeah. And then, of course, me. Tom Cruise was at the game. On Saturday. So, there's that. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, this is pretty funny right here. Kevin Feige fought to keep the dinner scene in Black Widow. Wait a minute. What? Kevin Feige fought to keep a scene? Who the fuck are you kidding here? No. You're not fighting Kevin Feige to keep a scene. You're fighting Kevin Feige because he's got final look or final, yeah. What the hell? I found this funny. He's very free, but that was a scene he really felt needed to be in the film, and Scarlett and I kept fighting him on it, saying, how will this work? It says Kate Shortland, Well, why did you fucking shoot it? You shot a whole scene and you're like, this doesn't work? That's kind of funny. I mean, to be honest, I kind of wish it was taken out. I don't know. There's some scenes in Black Widow where I'm like, eh? And this is one of them. But it's just kind of funny. We fought Kevin Feige. He fought them to keep it in. It's like, come on. We all know that Feige gets the final say. Fought Kevin Feige. Get out of here. Anyways. Yeah, this is my live tweeting. See, this is my tweeting of Squid Game right here. Yeah, my GIFs. It's just, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. By the way, this is what Woody Harrelson looked like in 1996. Okay? So, Venom 2, try to make him look like he was like a teenager. This is what Woody Harrelson literally looked like in 1996. This is one of my gripes of Venom 2 was like, what were you trying to do with Cletus? Okay? You should have just cast somebody else, to be honest. So, yeah, that was just kind of funny. Anyways, all right, guys, let's get on to the topics here. I know every Monday the tweets go on a little bit longer because it's like full-on weekend tweets. Yeah, it could have been Josh Brolin, too. Like I said, there's a lot of people that could have told Mr. Chalamet all about that stuff. I mean, it could have been any one of those guys. Could have been any one of those guys. But let's talk about Will Poulter. Is that how you say his name? Poulter? Cast as Adam Warlock in the MCU. So now, we got our Adam Warlock, which was teased at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So now, we have him, he's going to be full-on in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So this is pretty exciting stuff right here. A lot of people, this was like the big breaking news that just happened, literally like a half hour before I even went live, man. It was crazy. So, how are we feeling about this right here? So, Will Poulter. Yeah, Venom 2. I know, right? Cast as Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock is officially coming to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The arrival of the fan-favorite Marvel character was teased in one of the post-credit scenes of Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes. As James Gunn and his team prepare to start according to Deadline, it is him. And what's funny, too, is there was, like, rumors of him being cast even like yesterday and the day before. So this was already like out there. This was already pretty much out there. It's pretty interesting. So a lot of people are just, and then of course, James Gunn went to Twitter and says, as you guys know, I like to strike down false rumors. So welcome to the Guardians of the Guardians family, Will Poulter, who's an amazing actor and a wonderful guy. See you in a couple weeks. So there it is. Now this is going to be interesting because it's an interesting character. Definitely an interesting character that we're getting. So this guy right here, so let's not be, some people are like, what the fuck? What happened to, what's his name? Which was ZACK Efron. A lot of people wanted ZACK Efron. I remember his name was always being fan cast when it came to Adam Warlock. Because, it's not, he's kind of a good looking dude. He's supposed to be like this perfect specimen, I guess you could say. So they thought, I guess a lot of people just figured, hey, ZACK Efron, he's the most, one of the those good-looking people in the goddamn world, so why not? And some people are looking at this guy going like, what? This guy? But I'm just kind of going, well, he's kind of grown into his looks. Not a bad-looking chap. Remember, he was actually supposed to be Pennywise before that all fell to shit. And then when Andy Muschietti got it and then, of course, cast What's-His-Nuts, he was actually going to be Pennywise. He was cast as Pennywise and didn't get, obviously didn't get that role, but now he's got an even bigger role as Adam Warlock, which you better believe he's going to be in more than one movie. I mean, come on. He's probably going to be, we got King the Conqueror that's happening in the MCU right now, which is going to be the big bad, but we're also going to have maybe this guy, which of course, Adam Warlock will likely, of course, start as a good guy, working probably with the Guardians of the Galaxy, but then something's going to happen, Something's going to happen. And we know, he's got that relationship with the Soul Gem, so, we don't know. We don't know what's going to be happening with this character, but I think maybe he'll be good for most of it. I don't know if he's going to be actually the big baddie in this one. What do you guys think? Do you think he's actually going to be the big baddie in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, or is he going to be good throughout? And then at the very end, they're going to kind of do like a Green Lantern thing that they did at the end of that, where it's like, oh, all of a sudden Sinestro goes bad. He gets the yellow ring, and all of a sudden, all right, now time to be bad. Yeah. What happened to ZACK Efron? I know. I don't know. He was never in the running. apparently there was 2 other people that were in the running. I forgot. It was the dude from Bridgerton, and then the guy from 1917. Apparently Zac Efron was never in the running. Never in the running. Come on, Bryant. Jesus Christ, man. Come on. Swing the bat. You got 2 people on. 2 people on. Come on. We got 2 on right now. And, man, that was low. Okay. All right, let's see what happens here. But anyways, you know what? I think the guy has range, and I think he'll do all right. I think he definitely will do all right. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But it's an interesting choice. But, hey, they saw something in him. So why not? Why not? Up. 0-2 pitch, guys. 0-2 pitch. Up. Oh, struck him out. What are you doing, Bryant? You knew he wasn't going to throw you a strike? Jeez. Well, it's okay. It's just the first inning. It's fine. Man. Natasha's dead. That's her character development. Yeah. Give me some good action sequence. Yeah. There you go. Whatever happened to the Soul Stone? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. You know, I mean, they're probably. I mean, the Infinity Stones still have to be incorporated in the story somehow, right? And yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about that character, but I know, you know, he deals a lot with it, with the stones and everything, and you know, specifically the soul. You know, I don't know, but I just it sounds to me like he'll be working with them, and then something's gonna happen. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting though, but a lot of people are just like. A lot of people are not really liking it. I think some MCU people are just questioning it. Everybody just wanted Zac Efron for some reason, but apparently he was just never in the running. Maybe Efron never wanted to do anything. Who knows? Who knows? But we'll see. All right. We got some bisexualness happening in the DC world. It's National Coming Out Day? There's so many national days out there. I don't even know. There's a national day for everything. And, I mean, I thought we just recently had national recognition. I don't know. There's a lot of days out there. Is there a national half Mexican day? Can I get a day? Do I have a day? A national Mexican, half Mexican day? Anybody? All right. Probably not. There should be, damn it. There's days for everything else. And some groups have multiple days. What the hell? So we have no national half baked bean days? Come on. I need a day. Every day is my day. What are you talking about? Cheers. No, but so this was talked about today, where basically Tom Taylor said, "Hey, guess what? John Kent, Superman's son, he's got a boyfriend now." Let's see where. Not that. Let's see where. There's his tweet right here. And this is what was talked about today. So we got Tom Taylor right here. He said, I've always said everyone needs heroes and everyone deserves to see themselves in their heroes. Today, Superman, the strongest superhero on the planet, comes out as bisexual. I chatted, of course, talking about that. Talk about John Kent. So the article right here, New York Times, talking about Superman comes out and ushers a new Man of Steel, and there's of course that promo image, which is what I'm guessing that the hoodie right here is that representation of bisexuality, because arrows going both ways. So good job with that, showing that, you know, that imagery right there, I guess. But yeah, it says right here, new Superman Jonathan Kent, who is son of Clark Kent and Lois Lane, will soon begin a romantic relationship with a male friend, DC Comics announced Monday. The same-sex relationship is just one of the ways that Jonathan Kent, who goes by John... What? He goes by John? That's a weird nickname. Is proving to be a different Superman than his famous father. Since his new series, Superman, son of Kal-El, began in July, John has combated wildfires caused by climate change, thwarted a high school shooting, and protested deportation of refugees in Metropolis. So something tells me that there's kind of a theme here that they're trying to do with Jonathan. Sounds like. Interesting. Trying to take certain points. And, well, we know which side of the political spectrum he's definitely on. So the idea of replacing Clark Kent with a straight white male savior felt like a missed opportunity, Tom Taylor, who writes the series. He said a new Superman had to have new fights, real-world problems, and he could stand up to as one of the most powerful people in the world. Couldn't he like just solve climate change? Just start, you know, just all right, we're cooled off now. We're good. That's all he has to do. Just we're good. So yeah, there you go. I can only imagine like the people over at CW that are like show running Superman and Lois are like, fuck, damn it. Now what are we gonna do? We already established both of these boys as shit. Yeah, they're probably like, God damn it, Tom Taylor, why'd you do this? Now we're gonna have to try to do something like, yeah. I wonder if that's what they're thinking over there. They're probably like disappointed, like kicking themselves. Jeez. Like, how damn it. You know, we already established that they're straight. Shit. So, then there's all that stuff. So, you know, I mean, it's pretty much that. Damn it. So, my thoughts about it is, doesn't matter to me. To me, I'm like, I never really care about a superhero's romantic interest. Whoever you want to get down and dirty with, go for it. It's fine by me, which is pretty much with everybody. I don't really care. I'm like, okay, what is the superhero going to do? I want to see action and fights and stuff like that. And what is he doing for the world and everything? And that's kind of that's my whole thing about it. So it really doesn't matter to me. I know there's people that are outraged by it, but I'm like, well, hey, realize, guys, it's not actual Superman. It's not the actual Superman. Remember that power couple of Superman and Lois, it's still there. Still there. This kid. It's whatever. It's the cool thing to do nowadays, obviously. You know, it's not, I don't think it's anything like super groundbreaking because it seems like that's like a lot of things that happen. But hey, if they think it is and people want to take it as such, go for it. It's fine. But I just really hope that everybody who's like, oh my God, this is amazing and cheering this, hopefully they're going to the comic book shops and purchasing these books, which, you know, I think a lot of them are. But, you know, sometimes people just want to just show the support and not actually show the support with, you know, their wallet. That's what I hope. It's like, hey, don't just cheer it on, but also support it. Because guess what? You got to keep it supported. So, yeah. So, there it is right there. So, yeah, doesn't really matter to me. So I know it's ridiculous. They couldn't just give him regular. I know, right? Well, that's the way it always has to be. Yeah, it just couldn't be just like a regular dude. They have to like up it. They really have to up the imagery. It's like, no, make his hair like bright purple. It's like, all right. It's like, come on. Let's just, you know, it always has to be like, it always has to go to that extreme. It always has to go to that extreme. And it can never just be like, hey, just make it subtle. Because, you know, there's just gay couples that are just regular. They're not like trying to be like, boo, you know, just try to accessorize, I guess you could say. So, yeah, there's all that. So, yeah, you know, we'll see what happens with that. I know, yeah, there's always just going to be that, there's always going to be that response that's going to totally go back to it. And to me, I'm just like, are you even buying these stories anyways? That's the way I look at it. It's like, if you're going to complain, oh shit, that's a base hit. Some people are just, you know, oh, was that foul? No, that was a base hit. Damn it. Scoring position, that's scary. Was it a foul? I think it was foul. Up. Okay, it was foul ball. Thank God. All right. Anyways, so yeah, if you don't like it, don't. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing when it comes to the Chappelle, you know, Dave Chappelle comedy special. You don't like it. You don't like what he has to say. Don't watch it. You don't like the comic books. You don't like what they're doing with the character. Don't fucking buy it. Simple as that. I want to go back to a time where we could just do that. You know? Can we go back to that? Oh man, I remember when George Carlin would always talk about that when he would go after like the conservative Republican Bible thumper type people. They were the ones that were always like, you know, trying to like get on everybody and try to censor everything. Now it's the other side of the argument, which is weird. The other side of the aisle now is trying to do that. But it's like, you know, when certain things, like, you know, when it comes to either Chappelle or when it comes with this, it's like, you don't want to buy it, you don't want it, hey, just don't fucking buy it. Who cares? It's not for you. That's all. So, we're good. We're good. So, anyways, that's just my 2 cents on it. Moving on. That was scary. All right. Now, this is interesting. This is very, 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 very interesting. So I don't know if you guys saw this earlier today. I mean, obviously you guys probably did. It started making the rounds. Where am I at here? Warner Brothers Classic Films. There is a Twitter account that's called WB Classic Films. And earlier today, which is, let's see, actually it was earlier, it was way earlier. It was this morning, but it started making the rounds like probably about a couple hours ago. So this is what it was making the rounds of right here. So they posted this right here. It says, raise your hand if you wanted more of Adam Beach as Slipknot in Suicide Squad. Hashtag Indigenous Peoples Day, which, yeah, there's that whole thing too. Everybody's arguing about that. Is it Columbus Day? Is it Indigenous Peoples Day? That's a whole, right? It's exhausting. The divided states of America, right? Anyway, Suicide Squad Monday thoughts. But what's interesting about this image right here, it's like, okay, yeah. I mean, I get why they tweeted it out, but why did they tweet out a picture that had this right here? If you look down here, there's a watermark that says 2021. WBEI. So that's what everybody's kind of looking at right there. It's like, what? What is going on right down there? Here, I don't know if I can actually zoom in on it. Yeah, see right there. I'm trying not to zoom in on his crotch, I swear to God. But yeah, right there it says copyright 2021. Now, what does it mean? Could mean jack shit, which is most likely the case. Probably doesn't mean much. But, you know, it is interesting when you got an image from a movie that came out, 5 years ago, and you have a watermark that says 2021. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. I know a lot of people were also passing around a DM with, I think it was HBO Max's Help or whatever the hell. And some people were like, yeah, we're looking for, and they responded with, yeah, Snyder Cut and Ayer Cut. I didn't really think that was anything because I anytime that anybody talks to like the account that through DMs, it usually always sounds like an automated response. So I was just like, yeah, that's cool. It's whatever. But it's just kind of interesting because, you know, you have this. And then I looked at this account and I went, is this an official account? And it turns out, I mean, it's got a check mark. And then when I clicked it, I was like, yeah, it's got all that. I mean, sure, it doesn't have that many followers, which was interesting. And then I looked at who like that I follows it. I mean, David Ayer does follow this account, which is interesting. HBO Max does follow this account. So I'm kind of going like, all right. Plot thickens a little bit. I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, I don't know. I don't know. Or Lord or Savior, yes. Mr. Slipknot. I mean, I don't know how much more he's going to be in the movie when it comes to the Ayer cut, but I don't think the way that he goes out is going to be as just as quick, and I think there's going to be more to his character for sure. I think we already kind of got that from Mr. Ayer. I don't know. But, yeah. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. You heard it here first. Exclusive. He probably just followed it now. I know. I'm kind of wondering. I don't know when. I wish you could see the date when people follow certain accounts because I'm kind of wondering. Did David Ayer just recently follow that or has he been following that account? That's what I kind of... But see, David Ayer, he'll like tweet out old movies that he's watching. He'll be like, oh, tonight's watch is this. So, and this is a classic movies, and you know, he's you know, and I know people hate to admit it, especially some people, a certain section, a certain side of the fandom hates this fact of the matter, but he is pro Warner Brothers. That's what when it comes to the discourse in the Snyder fandom, it's like, when I just always wonder, when are these people going to start calling the creatives? When are they going to start calling them out? David Ayer has expressed many times how he is pro fucking Warner Brothers. He is pro. That's his studio. He lives and dies Warner Brothers. He supported the Suicide Squad. He supported James Gunn. When is that? When are they just going to be like, you know, fuck this guy? You know? That's what I just wonder. He is pro Warner Brothers. So I don't know how long he's been following this account. How long has that account been, has he been following it? So I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, man. I don't know. I wish I Would have, yeah. Wow, Rays. Oh, wow, the Rays tied the game. Oh, shit, we got a game going on over there, huh? That's interesting. God, man, he is calling some low pitches. Jesus Christ. Anyways, so we'll see what happens. I still don't think, and I hope I'm 100% wrong. 100% wrong. I still don't think it's going to be announced on Saturday. I don't think that's going to be the case. But I hope I am 100% wrong and there's some kind of surprise, and they do. And they do it with the Schumacher cut. Throw the Schumacher cut in there too. Please. Let's just fucking do it. Come on, man. Why not? Throw that Schumacher cut in there. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But that was just very interesting. It was. And I might have tried to get in contact about that Twitter or something. I don't know. Let me know. Anyways. Okay. So. Box office report. All right. So, of course, we had No Time to Die. That came out over the weekend. And, it was already kicking ass in the box office prior to being released in the United States. So let's go ahead and look and see what everything happened this weekend right here. So, obviously, No Time to Die was the top spot, but only made 55 million, 55.2. So it actually didn't meet expectations. I thought I saw it was like 60, like above 60 plus. So didn't quite do it, which it sucks, but what can you do? Not everything's going to do it. Like I said earlier, Shang-Chi has now crossed the $400 million mark in the pandemic box office. Got to remember. So it's definitely not a flop, even though people were really trying to say that it was. Like I said, just narratives. It's all about narratives. It's crazy. Addams Family 2, 37.1 currently right now. And then, of course, we have Venom, Let There Be Carnage. It's already creeping up to 200 million worldwide. So it's doing pretty good. Especially, look at this. It's doing well. It's got most of its earnings domestically, which is good. I like to see that. Even though I didn't enjoy the movie as much, I do love the fact that it is still raking up some dinero in the States. But yeah, 314.2 million worldwide that No Time to Die already has. So kicking ass in the international market, because the international market, of course, loves them some Bond. James Bond. So that's good. That's good. I'm glad it did. I think a lot of people wanted to see. They wanted to see the roundup, the last final Daniel Craig Bond. And if you guys watched my spoiler discussion as well as my full-on review, you can check it out. I really did enjoy it. Really dug the movie. Really had a lot of fun with it. Come on, Longoria. Oh, don't swing at that shit. All right. But so there's a box office right there. Yeah. It's good. It's good that people are going back to the movies. Like when I saw the movie, it was like not even halfway full, sadly. But I didn't see it in a big theater, so that's what sucked about it. That's what sucked. I didn't see it. I wanted to see it on a big theater and didn't see it in a big theater, but what can you do? I'm hoping to see Dune definitely in an IMAX theater. That's what I'm going to do. That's going to be interesting to see how Dune does. That's going to be the next box office mark right there. It's how well Dune actually does. So, we'll see. We'll see. We will see. All right. No, I'm not. I'm going to do a DC fandom stream, but a pre-DC fandom stream. I already said this last week. I'm not going to do a stream the whole time. That's ridiculous. And and because anytime I've even talked to I think last year didn't Chris Wong Swenson do that? And I think he actually got his stream pulled after a while because you can't stream that stuff. I can't. It would just be me. It would just be me standing here so they're talking about this. You guys are watching at the same time. Why do they? Okay, so this umpire is calling stuff out of the strike zone. It's cool. I like it. Awesome. Anyways, now I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna do a pre. I'm gonna do a pre stream right there. No, not the Patreon stream. I'm doing that roundtable on A Real Anarchy. Remember that. I'm basically, I'll do all the reactions. I'll do the reaction videos. I might do a reaction video, or I might do a video of kind of news roundup kind of thing. I'll probably do that as well. But I'm going to do reactions to the trailers and footages and all the footage that come out. Footage that comes out. I said footages. All the footage that comes out. That's what I plan on doing. He's throwing a fastball. Ugh. Okay, you fouled it off. Good job. They zoomed in right on it. No, but yeah, I'm not gonna do a stream through the whole thing. I'll do reactions and do a pre. Damn it. Yeah. No, I wasn't trying to get on you. I was just saying, like, yeah, I remember, I think Swenson tried to do that last year and he ended up getting the whole thing pulled, and it was like a long day that he was trying to do. It was a long day, and then it ended up he just couldn't. I'm not gonna definitely do that. So, but it'll still be a fun day. And like I said, on the Real Anarchy channel, we'll be doing a roundtable with all the boys and Meg. Meg apparently is gonna be there too. So that'll be cool. All right, let's go to some Twitter questions. I'll round up this show today. Boop boop boop. Yeah, all right. So here we go. I can't believe John Gruden totally just was like, all right, see you later. Taking my money and going. That's crazy. All right, Mr. Laugh Now, Cry Later. Darren, do you think Reeves will introduce the Joker in his trilogy? And if he does, do you think he will be a guy in makeup, or will they go the dropped in chemicals route? I don't know. I think they might do the chemicals route because I don't know. Maybe they will do just the guy in the makeup. I always forget, like, this movie Antlers is coming out. I'm so happy about that because I was really looking forward to this movie, Antlers. That's another movie that's coming out this month that I am anxious to see. Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer before the fucking pandemic, but yeah, can't wait to see that. Eric, hey Dave, you caught up on Star Wars Bad Batch show? Nope, not yet. I forget if you've seen Clone Wars. I've seen like some of Clone Wars. I haven't seen Rebels, and they both connect to the show. If you haven't, I highly recommend it. Mandalorian ties in, of course. Have you seen it? How do you like it? Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, sadly. I need to catch up on some Star Wars, definitely, big time. Ryan was on a Disney cruise this past week, and one of the previews in front of Shang-Chi on the ship was Morbius. Interesting. Wow. The webs of Sony and Disney's contract sharing are quite intertwined. Interesting. CK, Cooper Knox, I watched Dave Chappelle's special the other night, and I'm full convinced that his detractors picked bits and pieces of what they want to complain about instead of actually watching the thing in its entirety. It's exactly what they did. Because that's what gets you in the fucking, that's what gets you trending nowadays. And they totally 100%, especially the Netflix showrunner guy, you know, like, that's exactly, God, man, see, canceled already. She totally proved his point right there, 100%. And the outrage machine totally proved his point as well. Victim of Madness. Hey, Dave, the rumor of Warner Brothers trying to have the Flash movie set up a new Justice League movie with new faces. What happens, though, when Discovery comes in and cleans house? What happens to those plans then? It's like people forget Discovery's coming. Well, if it's Andy Muschietti that's planning that, which I don't think he really is, it's just a rumor. But if it was Andy's plan, they would probably keep it if he does Flash, the second Flash. But I don't know. But yeah, remember, it's just a rumor. Who knows what's going to happen with it? So, Edward, what's up, Dave? Random thing with me to say, but what if Ayer cut is announced at DC Fandom? Yeah, I still don't think it's going to be. Like I said, I hope I'm 100% wrong. So I was watching The Prestige, this is John Murdoch Wayne, earlier, and couldn't help but notice that a certain piece of score sounds like Superman's theme from Man of Steel and BVS, especially when it's played at its funeral. Go to 29 seconds. Well, I'll have to listen to that later. Can't play it on the show. I don't want to get copyright. But I'm sure did Hans Zimmer do that score too, right? I'm pretty sure he did. So, some things are going to sound like that. Dave, I've lost count on how many times I know, right? Been canceled so many times. See that maybe that makes me uncancelable. Like I'm up there with Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr. Cheers. we're going to have a pitching duel here. It almost seems like we're having a pitching duel here. There really has not been too much excitement going on. I mean, we're only in the bottom of the second, but yeah, which I don't mind a pitching duel, but it's just like, I don't know. It's interesting. This game, I don't know if like the bats are going to be showing up, man. I really hope the Giants bats show. They kind of showed up a little bit. They had 2 on, but then Chris Bryant had a freaking strikeout. Jeez. All I know is when I wore the jersey and the hat on Friday, they won. So I'm not going to take it off today. I'm going to be that superstitious fan right now. So anyways, guys, go ahead and wrap this up. Appreciate you guys clicking in as per usual. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up button before you. There you go. See? Yeah. See, he's about to strike out Turner. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up before you leave. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want to be a member, hit the join button and do that. I'll do like I said, every Monday I try to do a post-show vlog. So I'll post it on there. And yeah, tomorrow, of course, we do the members-only post-show stream every Tuesday. So do all that if you want to become a member. And I appreciate you members, the added support. Same with the Patreon. You know, everybody, every little bit helps. Try to keep this pirate ship going. So much appreciated. And then, of course, merchandise down below. All the shirts and stickers and whatnots. And hopefully some new ones will be showing up pretty soon. So I'll look forward to that. All right, guys. Love ya. See you tomorrow. Talk to you later.